Hello everyone. Today my sister will read you a book about Junie. Chapter 5. The Fairy. That night we had festivities. Festivities is when my grandpa and grandma come over and all of us eat cake. Grandma Helen Miller made the cake herself. She put a big smiley face on the top. Only that is not all, because the smiley face had a tooth missing, just like me. I laughed and laughed at that silly thing. Then I reached in my pocket and I got my tooth and I passed it all around the table. "Oh, that's a beaut, Junie," said Grandma Miller. "I know it, Grandma. I know it's a beaut," I said real loud. I said real proud. "I can't wait to take it to school for show and tell. The children are going to love this thing." Daddy looked strange at me. "Oh, gee, I don't know, honey," he said. I'm not really sure you should take your tooth to school." Mother shook her head. "No, Junie, that's definitely not a good idea," she said. "And besides, you won't even have your tooth on Monday. Remember, you have to leave it for the tooth fairy tonight." Just then, my skin got chill bumps again, and the butterflies came back in my stomach. 'Cause I know stuff about that fairy, that's why. My voice felt kind of shaky. "Yeah, only what if I don't want to leave my tooth for the fairy, Mother?" I said. "What if I just want to take it to show and tell and that's all?" Mother shook her head again. No, Junie. Show and tell. No, show and tell," she said. "Taking a tooth to show and tell is just disgusting," said Daddy. "Yes," said Mother, "disgusting. I whined at those two." "No, it isn't," I said. "Lots of kids bring teeth to school. 'Cause one time Roger brought a shark's tooth, and he even let me and her put it right in our mouths. And then we looked like sharks, too." I thought some more. Plus another time Shirley bought her grandmother's dentures, and lots of us put those in our mouths, too. Grandma Miller did a little gag. Only I don't actually know why. My grandpa patted her hand. Just be glad she doesn't want to take the spit cup," he whispered. Just then my whole face lighted up. 'Cause I have ears like a hawk, of course. The spit cup. I will take the spit cup," I hollered. I jumped down from my chair and I zoomed to the bathroom. Then I got the spit cup out of the trash and I dusted it. Real good. "Good news, people," I shouted real loud. "There's still some blood around the edges." I quick ran back to show them. Grandma Miller closed her eyes at that sight. Then Mother put her head on the table and hid her face in her arms. The festivities were over, I believe. After Grandma and Grandpa Miller left, Mother took me into the bathroom and we brushed my teeth real careful. Then I took my loose tooth out of my pocket and I brushed that guy too. I held it up in the light. "Look," I said. "Look how shiny I made it. I really wish I could take this tooth to school, Mother. I really wish that with all my might." Mother gave me a hug. "I know you too, Junie," she said, "but it's still going to be fun to put it under your pillow tonight, isn't it?" She smiled. "I remember when I was a little girl, I couldn't wait to wake up in the morning and find out how much money the tooth fairy had left me. My skin got prickly at that name again. I thought and thought about what to do. Then finally, I stood up on my tiptoes and I whispered in Mother's ear. Yeah, only I know stuff about the fairy. Mother, I said, I know the truth. Mother looked shocked at me. The truth, she said. You know the truth? Yes, I whispered again. I know the exact truth. Mother, 'cause last year Polly and Puffer told me the whole entire story. I took another big breath. Then I glued my hands around her ear. And I talked even quieter. The fairy isn't real, I said. The tooth fairy is just pretend. Mother's eyes got big and wide at me. No, she said. Yes, I whispered back. Polly Ellen learned it from his big brother. The tooth fairy isn't a fairy at all. She is actually a tissy little tooth witch. Mother's mouth came all the way open. A tooth witch? Shh, I said. We have to talk soft, Mother. If a tooth witch hears anyone telling her secret, she flies into their room at night and she pinches their cheeks. Mother covered her face with her hands. She was in shock, I believe. Polly and Puffer's brothers even saw the tooth witch, I said. 'Cause one night he put a tooth under his pillow and then he stayed awake all night and he saw the tooth witch fly into his room on the teensy little toothbrush. Oh my, said Mother. I know it is, oh my, I said. And that is not even the worst part. 'Cause the witch walked right under his pillow and he carried out his tooth. And then she chomped a big bite out of it, just like it was a little tooth apple. Mother made a noise behind her hands. I patted her very nice. I know how you feel, I said. This is very hard to hear. Finally, Mother took her hands away. But it doesn't really make sense, Junie, she said. I mean, why would a mean little witch leave money under the pillow? A witch would never do something that nice, would she? I rolled my eyes way up to the ceiling, because sometimes I have to explain everything to that one. Of course you would, Mother. Don't you get it? The witch leaves money so that the children think she's really a fairy. Because if children don't think there's a fairy, they won't leave their teeth, right? And if they don't leave their teeth, the witch won't get any tooth apples. Mother closed her eyes very tight. Then all of a sudden, she opened up the bathroom door and she ran out of the room. She was taking it harder than I thought. Did you enjoy the story? Next time I'll read you a more and exciting story. Then see you next time.